12 years ago, I founded AIDS Accountability International. The reason for this are two. Firstly, I am the son of a political refugee from Chile. And we escaped from Chile in '73 to Romania, and then again from Romania to Sweden. When you are a son of a political refugee, you know and you understand that you will have to behave like an adult. You need to help your parents, you need to translate to them, you become an adult. Now, let me take you back to the year 2000 and the International AIDS Conference in Durban. I was member of the organizing committee, and at that time was sitting behind Thabo Mbeki at the opening ceremony of that conference. I was only 3 months into my job, so I was naive. And I thought that a leader like Thabo Mbeki would speak out about the need to increase the response to the HIV/AIDS pandemic. But he didn't mention that. He said other things. Other leaders didn't mention the need for increased leadership in the response to HIV/AIDS. It was at the very end of that opening ceremony when someone said, "Mr. President, we need your help." And that was Nkosi Johnson, at that time a child living with HIV/AIDS. I met him after the open ceremony, and I gave him my watch. And I didn't thought about that after that. 10 minutes after I have given him my watch, someone came to me and said, "You have to come with us." And they brought me to the mother of Nkosi Johnson. And the mother asked me, "Why did you give him the watch?" And I said, "Because I don't want him to feel alone. I don't want him to feel alone that he's the only person in the world that is actually speaking out about the need to increase the response to HIV/AIDS." And she said, "Thank you." For me, it was very clear that not only me as a child had to behave and speak out as a leader. I was now seeing another child doing the same thing. At that moment, I decided that I had to do something that would make Thabo Mbeki to listen, and even if he didn't want to listen, to act. And then I realized that one way of doing that was to develop a rating of political leadership in the response to HIV/AIDS. Because a rating shows how leaders are implementing their promises, but also allows others to make leaders accountable. So no other children, like me or Nkosi Johnson, has to behave like an adult. No, accountability and transparency will do that job. Filmar du?